I am standing here on East Lexington Street. Behind me there are sheriff's deputies. They have still formed their line on the street here. We were here as one of the protesters, Kwame Rose, was arrested, and we were standing actually right next to him when this all happened. And this happened just after officers said that this was an unlawful assembly and that they would need to disperse. Kwame asked a question about why this was unlawful and that they were protesting legally, and the next thing that happened was he was arrested. We asked him why he was being arrested, and he said again because he had asked a question, and that's what. And at that point, that's when officers pulled out handcuffs and actually took him inside the courthouse. With me right now is Jasmine Whitney. Jasmine is one of the protesters, and Jasmine, you've now heard what's happened in court. What are you thinking right now?
You know, my heart just breaks right now. Again, I'm not really surprised at what's taking place right now. The system has let us down time and time again, and it's a repeated cycle of history, just repeating itself over and over again. This has to stop.
But now, because this is a mistrial, because the judge declared this a mistrial, there's a possibility of having a trial again.
Yes.
And then there are also the 5 other officers who are still supposed to stand trial. What are you thinking now?
Well, to be honest with you, I really have lost all faith in the system. Again, I just think that he's going to get off. Honestly, I believe at least one of the officers, or I would hope that one of the officers will be held accountable for the death of a man that was walking to get coffee in the morning. I mean, that wasn't armed, that had a switchblade on him. You know, I would hope that someone was held accountable and that, you know, they don't just sit up there and let them get away with murder.
And at this point, you were here when all this was going on. Did you see what was going on with the arrest or today?
Yeah, I mean, I seen what was going on. You know, we were peacefully protesting, and we had been standing on the side, not in the street where the cars were coming down, but it was like a little white line, and we were standing between the curb and the white line. And we had been standing there the whole time, and then I guess after they had, I don't know what really welded up in them to just tell us to move from that area, but you know, they told us to move off of the curb into the street, and then when we got into the street, they arrested the young man, and I'm not really sure what's happening with that, but you know, it's another cycle of us. You know, we can't even have a voice. That's what it feels like. If you raise your voice, if you speak out on what you feel and what you believe, you know, you could possibly be arrested for that, and I think it's sad.
Jasmine, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Jasmine Whitney, one of the protesters, and speaking the sentiment of some of the others who are here out here on Lexington Street right now.